Come on, you two, get ready, please. Morning, everyone. All right, Laura. Morning, everyone. Morning, Charlotte. How are you, my love? Morning, Gina. Morning, Jenny. Morning, Amanda. Morning. Just morning, everyone. Mhm. Morning, Janine. You're right,
Morning,
Jess.
darling.
You're right, Joe.
Morning.
Same as you. Morning,
Yeah.
Jess.
I think everyone's deflated, aren't they?
Morning.
Or
No,
Justice is just at Tender Live.
Yeah, no, I told her to come off and that I'd go live. I'm just going to put that up because there's some support numbers there for anyone that heard what we're going off yesterday.
Yeah. Paul says for us all to keep it to ourselves at the minute.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
You two manage any sleep?
I had about an hour.
I just kept dozing off, but then when you wake back up again, it's just there in your head.
Yeah.
It's going to take a long time to get this out of her head. Oh, God.
I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious.
We all know Julie's ringtone. Morning, Sam, love. Yeah, yesterday we just a lot, Jade. I think everyone's drained today. Very drained. Poor Julie missed 2 trains yesterday.
Is any wonder when I heard that? Oh,
Oh no.
I
Have you
wonder if
got
I'm
to
going to pass out or what.
have you got to go this morning now, Jill?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm leaving here in about 20 minutes, and then my train's at 20 to 9, so I'll make sure I'm not miss it.
No.
I
Morning,
can't wait to
Tyler.
just get away.
Do you good? Is your caravan down at Skeg?
Yeah, I'm packing it up. I'm getting it up now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's
Ours at the same.
3,500 though. Ground rent. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, ours at the same, Jill. Ours is next to Four Winds.
Oh yeah, mine's at the other end on Summerlands.
Yeah.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Sam, love.
You alright?
Yeah, you, my love.
Yeah, Julie, I've just come on. I've just sent it in the comments as well because, I'm not going behind anyone's back or anything like that. But if I'm at work today, so if anyone can keep me updated or anything that's whatever's going on, because I can't have my phone in work.
Well, I'm not going to message you now until you finish.
No, I
Your
know that. I know that.
kids are
I
in
know.
bed.
I know. I'm just saying because obviously I'm not going to be on the lives or anything, so I wouldn't know what's going to go
Well,
on.
I'm going to caravan today, so.
Yeah, I thought you were going yesterday.
Well, I did, but I missed 2 trains.
Oh, okay.
We all sick and stressed, so
Well, I
ended
just
up
She
coming
got
back
to the
home.
train station, but that were about it.
Yeah, me head went with it. I didn't know. I just went with it.
yeah, and it's understandable. It's understandable. A lot's been said and a lot's been gone on,
No,
and
there's more,
everyone's just
Sam.
fine.
Sambo, there's more. What's even worse? So you need to speak to Jamie.
Yeah,
My head not handle
I
it.
think there's still gonna be a. I think there's still gonna be a lot more anyway, but
Oh no, don't say
it's
that.
not. No, I'm just saying because it's just coming and coming and coming, isn't it? So.
Have you watched your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I watched that this morning. I seen what you sent me this morning as well. But I've just sat and watched the lives that Wendy did, and it was only you in the box. And I think Rainbow was on there.
Is that when they were all picking on me?
Yeah. Because I only seen the last bit of that. So I sat and watched it this morning because I went to bed early last night. I was knackered. I was on it
that
all
would be
day.
live where I got up and I said, look, at end of the day, Julie has got up at box. She's coming on her own, you know.
Yeah, and nobody else has.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because I wanted to prove
So
my
I
innocence.
Yeah. Well, I'm just catching up. You know, I know I speak to Jamie and that, but I spoke to Jamie last night as well about 10
Okay.
o'clock.
Oh,
And that poor girl looked absolutely worn out.
you want to see
She
Richie?
looks warm.
She does, but you want to see Richie and
Yeah.
all. I thought he was going to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Obviously, police are involved now, and
Yeah, I know that. She told me that last night.
but the good news is she's not getting the dog.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Julie.
Another.
Sambo, forget what I
person.
just said.
Oh,
Julie, it's like sweet chuckles.
you heads up your ass, isn't it?
No,
I don't
bless
like
her.
saying what I can't say anymore, so I'm not saying out.
Morning, everyone.
I don't want to know if T was got a boyfriend. She's free. See what? I don't want to hear that out your club, love.
Tell Auntie Julia smack a bloody bum.
Morning, Lauren.
Auntie Julie says she'll love you. Who's your boyfriend?
It's Freddie.
Freddie. Tell him to go away. I don't want to hear it.
Not Freddie.
Don't tell me to shut up. Little witch. Sorry, that's my daughter telling me shut up. She's funny. Oh. I'm just cleaning, me. That's what I mean. I'm up. The kids are showered. I'm cleaning.
Well, whenever we can all hear it all over the place, though.
You sound like you're raking leaves. You sound like you're raking leaves up or something.
No, do you know what I'm using? Because my kids are mixed race. Well, mixed, should I say. I use like an African brush. It's an African brush. Do you know what I mean, Julie?
Yeah.
Yes, I
I know
use that.
what you mean, Marnie's mixed race as well. Well,
Yeah, I do.
ESPs and noise that. How are you all anyway?
So
Don't
I
ask me
use.
now, Tanya, and then I can't get confused.
Oh, good
Sorry.
song, love.
What?
The kid was just tired after yesterday and what have you, love. It's just exactly what went on yesterday morning.
I was watching.
I think they're all just drained, aren't you?
I don't know what we are.
It mentally fucks you up, doesn't it? That's why I've
Yeah.
stayed off for a bit. Do you want to... Rainbow, can you mute that Sambo while she's brushing her off? Can brush up, can't hear nothing.
Sorry.
It's alright, though. Just can't hear nothing. So, have
Go on, I've
you
done it.
heard anything off the other girl?
No,
Wendy.
love. No. No, I think she'll probably do the same as what he did and just disappear, to be honest.
Oh, no, we've already found a backup account.
All right, fair enough.
Got about 10 backup accounts.
She's got to be in it, and she's got to be watching.
Got
hasn't
loads
she?
of backup accounts. Just like he has.
Oh, exactly. Oh, after
No, Jenny,
Jenny.
they haven't, Jenny.
Yeah, the ones you know about's gone, Jenny, but she'll have all them ones like he will with all them mad names and that.
We found
Like
the
that
new one.
one that was in the other night, the TikTok FYP thingy. You know, the FYP News TikTok. That kept viewing my profile, and I thought that was the other fella the other week, but he said it was Craig, so I don't know who Craig is, like, but yeah.
Yeah, Bright Eyes is saying she were active yesterday.
She's been his backup accounts, and she has got her own account yesterday.
Well, I hope she's listening, because Wendy Marshall, I didn't know you at all.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad how you don't know people, but you sit and think you do. See,
That's
I knew what she was about from day dot me, and that's why I used to go for it all the time, because I knew what she was doing was wrong. And I watched it, and I've watched us all going through it all, and I had to sit back. Even with you, Jess, you sat there like a bulldog, fighting her corner. And what she was doing to you, she didn't want you in calls and all that. And you know why she didn't want you in the calls? Because you would have had something to say about what was going on, Jess.
Yeah.
And that's how sad it is.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
what
like
you know. What you all need to do is take a step back from people and stop thinking everyone's your mate, because they're not.
we've done it, Tan, haven't we? Let's face it,
Yeah,
we've done it.
exactly that. Even like all of that with yous and that took a long time for everyone to realise. Do you know what I mean?
I said to them all last night, you'll
Yeah,
go through
Jamie,
it, you'll feel
definitely.
like it's you feel like it's you've actually witnessed like the loss of someone, you know. You
Yeah, you
don't
feel like it's, hey Paul,
I
love,
feel,
you do.
I
You
feel
feel
like
like
somebody's
you're
died.
going through a loss, and it's and it's not just that, it baffles you because you've been mates with this person, like the Gina and Tony situation and that with me. When I found out about that young vulnerable boy and what we found out Rainbow the other month,
yeah.
I that affected me bad, and I'm only just like getting back to myself from that, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I haven't been on. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't deal with what I knew in my head, and then I'm integrating with people like that in my life, and that would never happen in normal life. Like
No.
if she
Well,
was
I'm
into
never,
me in
ever,
normal life, I would ruin her life. Do you know
I'm
what I
never
mean?
ever going through this again with anybody. Anybody.
Well, the thing is, you'll go through it a few times, Julie,
Oh, I
before you
can't.
get
This
But
is
thing is,
nothing.
Julie, I've
Huh?
always said I will never apologise for being a nice person and seeing
yeah.
the good in people, you know, because that's just who I am. I wouldn't have done my
Me
job
too.
for
No, but
so
you're not
long.
as vulnerable as last time, though. Where
No, I've got my eyes
when you're
open.
getting spun a web now.
Don't get me wrong, yeah, I'm very standoffish now and I keep people at
Yeah,
arm's length, you know, and I've,
you know who you can talk to, Rainbow, and you know
yeah,
what to tell people and what not to tell people, don't you?
100%, you know, so it has left that in my mind now about who I can trust and who I can't. And I know who I can trust, I do. Do you know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, the thing is, though, some people you don't know, like that. Like, I don't know, I'm not even saying with me. I'm just me as I am. In real life, and behind the screen, I am what I am. Do you know what I mean? And people don't like that. People do. But to be honest, I don't really give a flying shit. I'm me.
I haven't
And I'm
even
honest,
got a
and I'm
word for
honest and
that
opinionated,
person.
and I'll always be like that, and no one will ever stop me.
I just ain't got no words for her. I don't know a word for her.
Oh, I have, but I can't say it.
mm,
Do you know what I mean? Back at the sec. Did you get through to a dear Jess? Because you said you were going to try and ring, didn't you?
So
Or
that's
was
it.
that Nanny? Actually, that might have been Nanny.
No, yeah, it wasn't me. I blocked
No.
her.
And poor Jenny
That's the
G
girl.
sent a
Good
gift
for you.
after gift after gift.
It's just that's what it is, girl. It's just you're just gonna lay in the hard way like everyone has. Just checking in with Lynn's. Oh yeah, she's on, isn't she? Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew it was happening. I've just been sitting and waiting like a duck, waiting for this to happen.
God.
No, it's horrible, but that's what I even come to Paul the other month, didn't I, Paul? And I was telling you, she's sending me all my voice notes that I'd sent to Paul, which everyone already knew what I'd said and said about it anyway. That's why it wasn't a big thing to me. But that showed me, right, what a side person she was. Because for her to do that to Paul, and the way she's been
That
up
was
his ass for
awful.
months. So I
He
did
was
try and warn
just
Paul, because Paul's been burnt a few times on here, and I hope this is the last time, Paul.
He's
Please
really
listen.
upset.
Listen
Yeah.
next time, babe.
Charlotte's okay, Eric. I've got her, don't worry. All the team has got her.
She's watching anyway,
Yeah.
so she's not on her own.
Charlotte's going to be fine, don't worry. We're all checking in on her constantly, so
Is Charlotte blocked her now? Don't know.
I'm not sure. Charlotte, if you're in the comments, have you blocked the said person?
You need to, girl, because she's just going to play with your mind. And I know in your heart, you want to believe someone who you care for, but she doesn't care for anyone but herself, darling.
Well, we've got to safeguard her, so
Thing is, though, you can't safeguard her off the internet. You're an internet person. You're not a real person in her life at the minute,
no,
Julie.
but we told her.
Doesn't matter what you tell people, Julie. She's a vulnerable adult like my Marnie is. And you're not there with her 24 hours a day. You know, you like
No,
to
but
think
her
that
dad
you
is.
safeguard her,
Her
but you
dad is.
can't.
We told you we would contact your dad.
Safeguarding to me is contacting family and an adult social worker, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But at the same time,
Marnie's
she's also
easily...
an adult, you know, it's
That's what I'm saying, that when you're an
to make her own
adult.
decisions as well.
Yeah, but now, but Marnie's an adult too. She's classed as
Yeah.
an adult, but she's still very vulnerable and can get took for a ride.
Yeah. That's what I
That's
mean.
what
You
I'm
can just
saying.
you can
That's
look
what I'm
out for
saying,
them, can't
Rainbow.
you? Charlotte's current comments that she's blocked.
I'm tired.
So
Good girl, well done, girl. Because you know what? It's just going to affect you anyway. You need to stay around people who really care for you, Charlie.
We've got you,
It's
darling.
hard,
You're not going to
babe.
get out of
It's
anything.
hard.
Whenever we go on day trips or anything, you're going to be invited. Don't worry. Don't worry at all.
You'd end up destroying her like she destroyed me.
Yeah. You're not going anywhere, Charlotte. We've all got you, darling.
Can't thank Cruella. I will do. We were talking about this last night. I will. See, Paul, we all love you.
Oh, I
Even
could
if
have
we all,
cried for
yeah,
him.
but even now we go at you all the time because we want you to do well, and that's the way it is, Paul. Jump in the box a sec, please.
He's absolutely fantastic, man. Him.
Well, he's a pain in the ass, but he's mine.
He's lovely.
You're distraught.
He is absolutely lovely.
Are you good?
Morning, love.
Morning,
Morning,
doll.
darling.
Felt like you had the wind flew out your sails there, doll.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Paul, listen, you need to stick to what you're doing, right? And not get too involved with everyone what you're doing, because I know it's hard because you're thinking they're so nice to this and that. But Paul, how many times have I told you this? They're not who you think they are behind the screen. And with me, I don't know what it is. I get this vibe off people. That's why I was so thingy with it at the beginning. Remember when I was speaking to you? I told you what I thought. I told everyone what I thought on the thing about Wendy. That's why I got rid of her, because I thought, hang on a minute, I'm backing a person here who I don't know from fucking Adam, and things that were happening in messages and shit like that. I got onto it straight away because I'm on it. Do you know what I mean? And I just thought, you know what? And when she done that with you, Paul, and I didn't say nothing to you because it didn't bother me, because at the end of the day, all I say to everyone on this internet, I'll say to the faces anyway. Do you know what I mean? And I do say to them on here. That's why no one has got nothing on me. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't hide it. What I think about someone is, I'll say it to you. And if you don't like me, I don't like you. See you later. It's not going to affect me. Do you know what I mean,
Can't
Paul?
wait till my head gets like that.
Absolutely. Rainbow,
Yeah,
can you check WhatsApp for me for a second?
I have been through on here
Yeah.
a lot of turmoil on here where I thought people would be mates, and I've been burnt a lot badly, and I learned the hard way, me. I've been through what you're going through now with someone who I thought was my mate, and it's turned on me and started calling me all kinds of stuff that was not real. You know what I mean? And I was like, but she was all right jumping in every one of my boxes and jumping out for clout and sucking me dry. Do you know what I mean? So it goes both ways. But Paul, you just need to do your observing and be with your mates who are your mates who you know, your mates that you've known for years. And meet new people, but don't get into all of that shit.
No. I know, Tan, I know.
I know it's hard, and especially when someone's coming to you, Paul, with warnings, you gotta listen, babe.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you, Tanya, in the beginning.
Well,
I said, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you when you told me.
it doesn't, you know what, girl, people have to learn in their own way and all of that, but I was just so wanted to shake you all because I was just like, come on, listen.
No, you did tell me.
It's right in front of your faces, though. It was right there. You just missed it. Do you know what I mean? But you all get through it all. At the end of the day, it's just it's getting your fingers burnt and you learn. It's just hard because you.
If anything, Tanya expects us closer as a group.
I know, that's it. That's what it's done with us in our little thing. You know, it's made it a lot easier to be able to speak to people. But you fuck off with your WhatsApp group. Does me head in the way you go off screen doing this.
Tan, it's nothing slight, honestly. It's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, right.
Go on, Paul.
Okay,
Anyway, I just wanted to say that,
Tan,
love. Keep
Tan,
your chin
I'm
up
gonna
and
do
don't
an
let anyone
announcement.
bother you.
Listen, can
Tanya?
everyone just mute a minute?
Yeah.
I'm
just
going to
need
do an
to estimate.
announcement. Please don't interrupt me till I've finished it. It's very important. Right, and the reason why I've just been WhatsApping people to say, listen, I want to tell people, because I think everyone has a right to know, you know, but we're going to handle it delicately still. You know, everyone's been involved and have a right to know who they're dealing with. So basically, last night, Rainbow was invited into a call to
Do you want me
speak
to do it?
to. Yeah, go on.
Basically, I was asked to join a call last night with someone close to said person from yesterday. During that call, I was told that 10 years ago, the said person, her daughter, was abused.
Oh, well, that-
And it this woman's voice yesterday absolutely killed me. I didn't expect that at all. I went into the call thinking, oh, it's just a conversation. They've asked me to join it. That's it. I'm not going to go into
Basically,
detail because I can't.
no, but we need a little bit more than that. But obviously, no names. I don't mind
It's
saying
what
it.
you want more, yeah.
Right. Basically, Wendy's daughter's daughter, at the age of 5,
So that's the
was,
granddaughter.
was sexually abused by Wendy.
What, family member or someone separate for?
Wendy abused her granddaughter at the age of 5.
Fuck off!
Yep. Don't say no. We're not doing no names. Please handle it delicately, right? And their granddaughter is terrified. Obviously, she's only 15 now, so you know this needs to be handled properly. Yeah, and the reason why it's being said is because this is probably, you know, this is as truth as it's going to get. You know, a 5-year-old don't make shit up like that. So to me, this is as good as proof.
The reason why it wasn't on and it won't be on a DBS is because that time a granddaughter had opened up and told everyone there was no evidence, because by the time it come to actually doing it all, interviews, everything like that, there was no physical evidence left.
Tan, make yourself a cup of tea, babe, or something. I'm actually sat like on the toilet, my guts are gone.
I'm not going to disclose any
No,
I think that's
details
enough.
on here.
I just thought you all had a right to know because you've all been involved with this woman.
That is proven.
Like I said, this come from her daughter's mouth last night.
That's who was on the other night. It's come from here, or it's from a biological.
No, biological. Rainbow has spoken to the victim personally on the phone.
I knew she was.
Me too. I just had this conversation with Paul. My guts have gone. Yeah. I'm not all right in the background here either. It's horrible. So fucking triggered by it. So triggered.
Amber, I'm so sorry, love. I were going to try and get in contact with you today to tell you. But obviously this is such an hard thing for us to keep. And obviously we keep saying we've not slept all night.
Yeah.
I went into this call. They asked me to go in because she only wanted to speak to a female who wasn't part of the initial group. I thought I were going in and she must have told me that there'd been a bad childhood, this, that and other. And that's what I were expecting when I went into the call. I weren't expecting what I got hit with. And then I had to then come off and then phone everyone.
It was only requested that a one-to-one call was going to be done, not in front of anyone else or anything like that.
That's
So,
understandable.
yeah.
That's very understandable from a girl who's been abused, don't go around wanting to talk to everyone about it. Well, especially when you're a young girl like that. I didn't even tell my family about it. My kid's dad did. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't physically tell people about it.
And
And
the
then when I was 18 and it all come out, no one
reason
believed
she's
me
so
anyway, and I lost all my
terrified
family.
is because at that age she was told if she was to ever say anything, bad things would happen, basically.
That's the grooming.
That's what
It's the
we got
grooming.
told. That's what we get told as well.
It is. You get told that people go to prison, we'll all get in trouble, and the family will be ripped apart, and it'll be our fault.
Got told worse than that, me.
I got told like my family would be ripped apart, and it'd be my fault. And if anyone went to prison, and I'll be a dirty girl, everyone would see me as dirty. So that bit was the only bit of the truth, though.
Also, she's still on the app, Wendy is, by the way. She hasn't deactivated any accounts.
Of course she is, Paul. Of course she is. Listen, I'm going to be going. I'm going to have to go on my live today and have a talk about this. She's all have to come in.
But handle it delicately, Tam, please.
Obviously, I'll just let you talk about this, Paul.
My legs are quaking. I don't even.
I can't. This can't be left unsaid. This has got to come out now. Everyone needs to know.
Just feel there's something iffy about that. Which couldn't you can feel it. You can
So
feel
if
it.
I go on my live, Paul, and you come in, you can talk about it because you are the ones who had the call and you know about it.
There's only one person that doesn't know right now. Lindsay.
Just the more people talk about this now, the more it's going to go out there.
Don't we think we should go over to Lindsay and tell Lindsay?
Well, the only reason I haven't, Jodie, I'm going to message her is because she's in a nice bubble at the moment with Ellie and what have you. And I didn't want that to come.
I know, but if she's not told
No,
about
but
this,
if
and we all
we're
know,
not
she's
talking
going to
about
go
it
mad.
and she's getting left behind, she's going to go mental over that.
No, I get that. I do get
Oh,
that.
you don't know whether you're doing right from wrong here.
I know, that's what I mean.
Oh,
Rainbow,
right.
Can you do me a favour? Once this live's ended, can you send me the replay so that we don't have to go through it again? I'll put it on the channel when it's done.
What's happening here? Well, we all need to know. I can't even see it. That Wendy Woo.
I wonder what she calls herself. Woo. Oh my God, it makes me feel sick.
I can't, Jodie, I'm just talking.
sick.
Wendy Woo apparently abused a biological female in a family who was 5 at the time, girl. So that's what we've been told by the child herself. So,
Paula, I hope everything goes all right today, love.
why are you going on about Neil, you little weirdo? This is what I mean. This little weirdo comes in, yeah, and goes on about me being nearly 15, 16 with my fella who was 19, who I was with for 26 years. And we had 4 kids together. Jog on, you little runt. Go away.
Right, guys, I'm gonna go. I've got work today.
With your shitty little talk. You've got nothing to say. Get in the box if you've got something to say, girl.
What's happened, Tana?
Look what she's writing there. Tell everyone about Neil. So she's going on about my kid's daddy, you Paul.
Oh.
Right. So I was 15. I'd had Marnie was 15, hadn't I? Going on to 16 about 9 months later. And I got with Marnie's stepdad, Neil, and he was just 19 at the time. I was coming on to 16. So the person from last year that we had murder with started saying I was a peddler enabler, remember, because he was older than me. But we've been together for 26 years. Me and my partner, like your partner's older than you, Paul. Yeah, that scenario. But this person keeps coming in, going, tell people about Neil. I will tell them about Neil. And I'll tell them about me. Love. Got fuck all on it. At the end of the day, we only split up fucking not long ago, so go and do one. And we've got 4 kids together.
Are we going over to Lindsay's?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to address that, Jess, because I'm not having people coming in here.
No, I know.
It's about my family.
I know. They're just fucking
Trying to
fake.
make
Well,
out things
I'll,
what we are.
I'll
Sorry
go
about
over and I'll
that.
go and tell her.
Go to Lindsay, come on.
All right, see you all in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.